You gonna record it?
Yeah. And see, watch. Hey, and how did you find out about us?
I put in a search in Google for good men's hair salon in Albuquerque, and you guys came up as, and I read all the reviews, and it seemed like you have some pretty happy clients, so.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
I thought, okay, I'll give it a try.
Good.
I moved here in July, and I've gone to like Steel Blades a few times just because I couldn't find anywhere else that wasn't booked when I needed a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, it's further away from my house, and they're kind of expensive, and I just thought, just try something else.
Right on. Yeah, I get some of their clients for sure.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, like a friendly little.
it hasn't been bad over there, but it's not exactly my style of place. I like this. I like your atmosphere a little better.
Oh, nice, thank you. Again, where are you from originally?
I was born in Roswell and grew up down there, but I've been in Texas for decades. And my wife and I we were living in Houston for the past 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And the state came in, they're building a freeway in there, they're expanding a freeway, and they took our house, basically,
Oh.
and our rent house, and Texas has gone just insane. So I'm just like, you know what, it's time to get out of here. And I've always wanted to get back to New Mexico, and my wife loves it here as well. So we've been planning for the last 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years. We were looking around in Albuquerque and in Truth or Consequences, and we have friends here, so we just decided this was the place. And when the state kicked us out, we kicked the state out of our lives and moved here.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a digital designer. Mostly these days I'm working in web and video editing.
Oh, nice.
And so we started a company here as well called Designs W. My wife does creative services as well, like public art and art installations and curating and that kind of thing. So we have clients that are that we do work for in Houston still. So, but we've been working remote for years, so it doesn't really make much difference where we are. That's one of the reasons we also decided let's just move where the quality of life is just nicer. Houston is a cool city, but there's like 7 million people there, and it's just insane now.
And what's the name of your company?
Designs W.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we just started officially on January 1st, and it's not, I don't want to work 60 hours a week either. So at this point in my life, after COVID, I'm like, let's make sure our quality of life is good.
Agreed. It's number one. Without that, it's like none of this makes sense.
Let's not live to work, mainly. So how long have you been here?
I'm going on 4 years.
All right, great.
Opened up and it's been good.
Good. And you survived through COVID, which is no small challenge.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's like I had only been open. Well, I opened in 2018, so 1920 it was like going on my a couple of years or whatever, and then COVID, it's like, oh Jesus. Oh no, COVID hit at the end of 19 though, right?
Yeah, it's right in the early part of 2020. It hit in 2019 in Europe.
Oh yeah, but it didn't come here until 2020.
Yeah, early 2020 is when it started showing up here, and then it just got insane.
So I just started getting busy, and they closed everyone down and everything. So I was like, oh shit.
That was hard.
Yeah.
I've been with a software company for 20 years, and we didn't survive.
So what happened?
Business. Well, we were doing web and data risk management for the aviation industry in Europe. And so all of our business was over there, and we were flying back and forth, doing work and working remotely.
Doing data web management?
Yeah, it was a web-based software tool for doing risk management. So we would look at things like how many bird strikes were they having on, and was it on the ground or in the air? And, we would basically look at all this information and then highlight areas of risk, And so I was sort of the main client person, so I was traveling back and forth all the time. But when COVID hit, it's like, okay, there's no more airline travel. Americans can't go to Europe, and all the airlines were grounded basically and not flying. And you know, several of our clients went bankrupt. Like Thomas Cook Airlines was one of our biggest clients, and they went bankrupt. And we had a few other British airlines that also went bankrupt and stiffed us for a bunch of money. And you know, we just couldn't. We didn't survive it. And so it's weird because I always, you know, for years I've been saying 2020 is going to be the year when I make a big change of some sort. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I was kind of planning on leaving the company and everything at that point anyway. And then the state came in, it's going to seize our house, and it's like, what the hell is happening?
Seize the house for what?
So build a freeway over it.
But they won't give you a chance to sell it or whatever?
No, they bought it from us.
Oh,
you know,
I see what you're saying.
But they didn't give us a chance to not sell it. It's like, we're taking your house. So it took a while, but.
Oh, but they paid you guys for it?
Yeah, they paid us for it, and we had a rent house too, and they bought that too. So you know, it wasn't bad.
Did they give you something decent for it though? Or
yeah, it was a fair market value, and you know, I had a real estate agent sort of do some comparisons and stuff, and you know, we countered with them, and they came up a little bit, and it was, you know,
good.
It was okay. It was okay, and then they paid some of our relocation fee too, which was really helpful.
Seems like it all worked out nice.
Yeah, it was all right, really. But it took forever to make it happen, and dealing with the state is just, you know, on a property purchase like that was kind of horrible.
Was it about a year?
It was more than a year. We knew about this back in 2015, but we started negotiating with them in 2019, and we finished. It took about a year really to do the negotiation and finally come to an agreement. And then buying a house here was crazy too. We did that last summer. Just like finding a place was hard. But
yeah, it still is.
Yeah, it's all done now. We're here. Everything's good.
And where are you guys located?
We bought a house in the Four Hills neighborhood.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. We were like looking in Nob Hill and everywhere, and our real estate agent was kind of focused there, and then we saw this house pop up on a listing. And I'm like, where's Four Hills? I didn't even know that. I don't know where that is. We drove over there. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool, you know? And we really liked the house, and so it's like, it just worked out. It's a little bit far away from everything, but it's quiet. And
how many square feet was the house?
It's 2,000 square feet.
Oh, yeah, so nice and big.
Yeah, and we have a nice backyard for our dog, you know. And,
oh, yeah, and it's just two of you, so that's actually perfect.
Yeah, there's just two of us, and the Manzano open space is right there, so it's like I can go hiking like every day.
And what did you guys snag it for? Like 500 or right under that?
It was lower than that, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we got
Beautiful.
we got a good deal on it too.
job.
So yeah, it was amazing. That's why I'm like, okay.
See, the prices have been going up since you bought even.
Yeah, I know, way up. Yeah.
It's like, geez, you're already getting equity in your house.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, we got it for quite a lot less than 500.
yeah,
so.
that's really nice
Yeah.
to hear. That's
Yeah.
why I say, man, like, you know, Jesus, it just sucks that they're going up, but it's
I
going to
know.
continue to go up, so there's nothing we can do about it.
I
I got to
know.
buy a house this year.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, geez, I wish I would have bought one last year.
Yeah, I mean, the prices were going up. Like when we started looking in March, we finally bought in June, but the market just went crazy in those 3 months, and it's gotten even worse since then. But you'll find one. You know, you just got to get in there, and it's a pain in the ass, really. You got to look at so many of them, and you know, you can't really get too attached to one because you know there's no guarantee you're going to get anything.
And how do you wear your hair? Going back?
I've been kind of just wearing it all, you know, kind of spiked, and sometimes I'm brushing it forward. But
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I figured,
That's
yeah,
so-
with this hairstyle, I thought I would brush it back. You know, like the picture I showed you.
Okay, yeah. Let me see that picture so I can see
Oh,
the
yeah,
link
yeah,
that's
yeah.
going to be on top. Watch.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think, and I'll make it multi-versatile to where you can go other ways as well.
right.
That way it works. Oh yeah,
like that
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's probably prettier than I am.
Oh no, that's perfect. Watch.
But it's a pretty cool haircut, so I thought I'd try that. And if it doesn't work, I'll just kind of spike it and mess it up on top. And then if it's too much trouble, I'll come back and maybe make it shorter.
Oh no, this one will work perfect. Watch.
And I have hair, so I'm like, might as well do something with it. It's like I've got friends my age who don't have any hair anymore. So my grandfather had long gray hair just like mine and he died when he was like 92, and his hair still had a full head of bushy hair.
Damn, that's nice.
I know. I hope that I can pull that off. First of all, making it to 92 would be great, and having all my hair when I get there would be good too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you go for sure. You can tell you're not going to go bald at all.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, good.
There's no way. It's like, geez, they're all coughing on television. Makes it seem like it's like
right. I mean, I was willing to wear a mask. This is the first time I've had a haircut in 2 years without wearing a mask. So.
Well, because the governor took the mask away and everything.
And you didn't have a sign on the door, so I thought, all right, I'll just go without it. I'm vaccinated and boosted, and done everything I can.
All right, that's nice. Yeah, vaccinated, boosted, and everything else in between.
Yeah, I don't want to get COVID.
Yeah, I got vaccinated whenever they first allowed us to and everything.
Yeah, I did too. As soon as my number came up, I went and did it.
I think I got Pfizer.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Yeah, I think actually that's been the one that's been the best, from what I understand.
Yeah, me too. And I haven't got COVID or anything, so it's like, Jesus.
No. And you see a lot of people too.
Yeah, and but they did shut us down for that period of time.
Right, when everybody was getting it because nobody was vaccinated.
Yeah, and then when we did come back, they did make us wear a mask for a while.
Right.
But now we're not wearing a mask. But it's like, I never ended up getting it.
That's great. Me neither. My wife either. But I know a lot of people who did get it. I know some people who got really bad, really sick from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a friend of ours' sister got it, like 8 months ago, and she almost died, and she's still in the hospital. It just ate her lungs up, and they had to go in and do surgeries, and she's been in the hospital for months.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy when you say it ate her lungs up. It's like,
Right,
damn. It's
yeah.
like, that's like something irreparable.
I know.
It's like it ate your lungs up.
It's like, okay, you kind of need those things.
And that means you're not going to live as long.
No,
it's like,
you're not going to live as long.
Watch,
so.
come over this way real quick.
Okay.
Watch, just right over here to the watch.
All right.
And I'll show them so they can.
So is this a training video or what?
Yeah, this is YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel
Okay, cool.
for haircut tutorials and.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why I got you to say your company name on there. That way they can all see you and want to go there.
Yeah.
Guys, once again, 1821. Special shampoo.
All right.
Go
All
this
right.
way. And then just right over to this chair. Watch I got you.
This one?
Oh, right over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Okay.
Alright, watch.
Do you like watching the games?
Wait, what?
The games, like on your video up there?
Oh, the chess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I like
just
watching
chess?
them more in person,
Yeah.
but it's unfortunate that they're having some World Series and they're doing it virtual or whatever. So
Right,
it's like,
right. Is it only chess that you're watching, or is it other?
it's just chess.
Yeah, yeah.
Chess at a very high level.
Right, right. So I guess you're a chess player.
A little bit, yeah. Alright, this is gonna be lead. I can't wait till you see that. And that's where it's like, and then I'll have it start growing out just a tiny bit towards the lead. But for this one, I'll add the clay.
Okay.
This is gonna be 1821 man-made clay.
Okay.
Probably put about that much in there.
Does it dry kind of greasy, or?
No, this will just have a normal matte,
Yeah.
kind of, textured,
Right, right.
popped up look. And then as this starts to go longer, then it's gonna super deep. Watch, and I'll let you first look like this, and then I'll show you the mirror.
Okay.
See how that is?
Yeah, cool.
And then watch, let me show you the mirror for the back, because I want to show you how it drops. And
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And then see, my vision is as this grows over, this can start to loft over a little, and I'll add a layer.
Right.
Have it can grow about another 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Like on top to where it'll be super elite. So now the next time you come in, we'll just hit the sides off and then add texture to the top, taking off no length. But I put it together like that on purpose on top.
Okay.
Just
cool.
so it has a cut to it now.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Makes sense. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. And then watch, like I want you to get up real quick and look at it standing up without the game on so you can see it from this perspective. Yeah, go up to the mirror. Watch. It's okay. Yeah, now you can.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, move that around. That product will move. It doesn't get.
Yeah.
Nothing will.
I like it.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Awesome.